Welcome back to News Now, everybody. Pilar Arias here with you. We are taking a live look at downtown Phoenix, off in the distance on the top left-hand side of your screen from our South Mountain Tower cam. Not shaking too much out there, so probably nice and calm. 80 degrees currently. That's at least according to our website. We are keeping an eye on the skies and the roads for you, as always, right here on News Now. Very, very busy morning. We are going to head to Connecticut now, where Ron Hoon and I were talking about it at the beginning of the show. A World War II era bomber trying to land crashes at a Connecticut airport, and we have learned there are fatalities. They're not telling us exactly the number just yet, but we're going to listen to the details that they provided just moments ago, and then you'll also see some aerials of the crash scene right now on News Now.
That's operated by the Collins Foundation took off on runway 6 at approximately 9:45 this morning. At about 9:50, 5 minutes into the flight, the aircraft indicated to the tower that they were experiencing some type of problem with the aircraft. We did observe that the aircraft was not gaining altitude. The aircraft attempted to return to the runway. It circled around the airport. But unfortunately, upon touchdown, the aircraft obviously lost control, struck what's known as our de-icing facility here. Those are tanks that contain de-icing fluid, as well as a maintenance facility associated with that facility. That accident, the actual crash, occurred at 9:54 a.m. The airport was immediately closed at that time, as all of our fire rescue apparatus responded, as well as our mutual aid here to the airport. For safety reasons, we had to keep the airport closed at that point. We are anticipating at this point that we will reopen the airport with one runway at about 1:30 today. So we'll be operating off of runway 33 at the airport. We intend to keep the accident runway closed for this time. There are numerous cancellations, as you can imagine, and there will be cancellations throughout the rest of the day. We are hoping, though, to resume some level of operation at 1:30. So at this point, I will turn it over to Commissioner Rovella, who can talk to you a little bit about the rescue effort.
Thank you, Kevin. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, our hearts and prayers go out to the victims and their families. First and foremost. So, ladies and gentlemen, during this crash investigation, the Connecticut State Police responded. They also responded with firefighters from the airport, numerous firefighters from mutual aid from around the area, along with pararescue people and emergency medical technicians. I will confirm to you that there are fatalities, of which I will not tell you the number yet, because during this investigation it is far too early to discuss those. Only because we have a crash, we have a burn. Victims are very difficult to identify. We don't want to make a mistake. Moving forward, let me first tell you who's on the plane. I'm sorry. There were 13 folks confirmed on that airplane. 10 were passengers, 3 were crew members. There was also, during the crash, at least one person, civilian, on the ground in the maintenance facility. So we are trying to determine exactly who they are. We have a manifest. Who they are, what hospitals they're at, because they've been transported to 3 different hospitals, and trying to reunite their victims' families with their loved ones. The Connecticut State Police would join with our partners. The FBI is here, National NTSB, the FAA is on scene, Homeland Security is on scene. The Connecticut State Police will be doing, assisting NTSB with crash reconstruction and data, as much as we can offer assistance on. The FBI also has evidence technicians on scene, and they will also be assisting us with the review. NTSB will be responsible for the cause and origin of the accident, and our folks will assist in any way they can. There is a number that went out that I want to give you folks, and please put it out. These are for victims and families. Call our message center in Middletown. It's 860-685-8190. 860 685-8190. It's the message center at the Connecticut State Police in Middletown. Please call, and we're going to try to reunite you with your victims and have put you in contact with the Connecticut State Police. So at this time, I'd like to introduce the governor. Sir.
Thank you, Commissioner. I got a call from the commissioner a while ago, and he said it looks pretty bad. And we're coming over here as fast as we can. You see the fire engines and the responders and the red lights, last of the smoke plumes. Got in the side room here. Folks from the FBI and the first responders giving us a sense of what we're confronting. But right now, my heart really goes out to, the families who are waiting. And we're going to give them the best information we can as soon as we can in an honest way. But remember, these are husbands and wives and brothers and sisters and children and all members of our Connecticut family. And we feel our hearts are broken for you right now. We're doing everything we can. We've got an amazing group of people who are going to get to the bottom of this as soon as we can. And you're in our prayers.
So at this point, we'll open up to any questions we can answer for you.
Can you confirm the history of the plane? I was told this was involved in a crash in 1987 in Pennsylvania, an emergency landing in 1995. Can you confirm any of that?
I don't have that information at this point.
So the total number injured, just to be clear, how many injured? How many are?
Right now, there are at least 14 injured, 13 on the plane, and 1 civilian on the ground.
Was this, can you talk about family or anything like that? Was it a family or was it just all strangers or?
Of the 13 on the plane, 10 were passengers who paid to take the ride, and there were 3 folks, aircraft crew. And there was another person on the ground in the warehouse. So we're still trying to figure all that out.
Are any children?
Maybe I just want to clarify on that point. The Collins Foundation routinely displays these aircraft at airports around the country. They arrived here, I believe, on Tuesday. They were scheduled through Thursday to be here at the airport. They open it up to the public, and they offer rides to the public for donations to the foundation.
Are any of the victims children?
At this time, we can't comment on that.
Does this plane go through some type of inspection process? And can you explain that to make sure that it's safe before it flies?
Well, aircraft are routinely certified. I can't speak to the specific history of this aircraft. That's a question we'd have to have the FAA respond to.
Now, you mentioned it went into a de-icing facility. The large plume of smoke, was that from the fuel of the engine, or was the de-icing facility flammable? Are you able to ascertain a difference there?
It was really the fuel that was on fire, the fuel from the aircraft.
So was there one person flying this plane, or did this plane have a co-pilot?
Right now, we're informed that there was a crew of 2 operating the aircraft, and there was an attendant on the aircraft as well, so a crew of 3 total.
And understanding that this is a vintage aircraft, possibly retrofitted for modern day, do we know if there was any type of black box recorder or something that could be used to gain any more information?
We don't have specific information on that. The NTSB will be conducting a very comprehensive investigation. That investigation is going to take a while, so the NTSB will be commenting on those types of items.
You've been in touch at all with the Collins people? Have they had any information to share?
The Collins Foundation certainly is aware of what occurred here. I do believe they've released a statement.
How many family members have been notified?
At this time, we don't have any notifications. We're still trying to identify the folks on that plane.
How many, you mentioned that there were 3 different hospitals that patients were transported to. Could you tell us which hospitals they are? I know Hartford Hospital was among them. What are the other 2?
There was a burn unit at Bridgeport. Excuse me, Brian? St. Vincent's.
Had the plane been up previously during the day, or was this the first flight of the day? Because you said people were taking rides on it, so was this the first ride of the day?
We don't have that information to release at this point.
Can you confirm the person on the ground was involved in the crash somehow? Was injured at least?
There was an individual in this facility that was struck at the time, and that individual was injured.
Can you talk a little bit more about the communication with the tower between the pilot and air traffic controllers? Did the pilot even have time to radio a mayday?
Right now, the very preliminary information that we have is that the tower was advised that there was an issue with the aircraft. We don't know exactly how that was relayed, whether it was relayed as a mechanical issue, but that there was an issue with the aircraft. It attempted to circle around. I am sure the flight crew was very busy at that time, but that's the limited information we have on the communication from the tower.
What advice are you giving to people who have flights booked for today, for tomorrow? What should people do if they have travel plans?
Unfortunately, the contact has to be through the airline. The airline will be making decisions based upon the announced reopening time of the airport as to how quickly they can recover. In some respects, this is similar to a snowstorm. It's going to take them a while to get aircraft repositioned so that they can bring flights in here. But we are anticipating some level of activity this afternoon.
Like in your experience with one runway operating, right? That's the plan around 1:30 or at some point this afternoon. How many flights could these be impacted, and how long do you think you'll be operating with just one runway?
We're going to be operating, we believe, on one runway until the NTSB, releases the original runway. That's difficult to say how long it's going to take them to do their preliminary investigation.
Let me just say about the NTSB. I just spoke to the NTSB.
Can we have each at the podium, Senator? Thank you.
The NTSB is launching an investigation. As you may know, I called for it. The NTSB reports to the Commerce Committee of the Senate, which is one of my committees. The NTSB will be arriving this afternoon. They will be beginning immediately with a team of at least 8 from their Office of Aviation Safety and their Transportation Disaster Assistance team. The investigation will be headed by Board Member Jennifer Homendy, Homendy. She is actually a Connecticut native. She's from the Southernton area, and they will be using all of the equipment, including drones, that they have to survey the site to determine the cause, whether it was maintenance or piloting error or some other cause, not to prejudge any of those potential causes. This B-17, by the way, is one of only 18 in the entire country. And they are going to be looking at this plane and the potential causes very carefully because it has ramifications beyond just the very tragic incident here. But they certainly regard this crash as a major tragedy in light of the fatalities and the injuries that were caused.
Senator, do you believe they should keep those 17 other planes in the air, or do you think that they should all be checked out before, more of these types of flights are held?
Well, I'm far from an expert in vintage B-17 aircraft, but I think there is a real need for scrutiny and oversight here, and the tragedy that happened here may be a source of lessons for others who are still flying these B-17s. It's a vintage airplane, and it needs to be properly maintained. If there were defects or improper maintenance as a cause, it's a very strong red flashing light for others who are flying these planes.
I have read on the Collins website that for a fee, you could, if you're a civilian, actually go up and be at the controls of one of these planes. Was that the case for this particular plane?
That's something that...
Yeah, we have no information in that regard.
And you had mentioned 13 people as the passenger load. Is that a typical passenger load on this type of a plane?
There were 10 passengers and 3 crew.
Is that a typical load?
For this type of activity, yes.
Do the passengers go through any security scrutiny like a normal passenger would out of Bradley? Or do they take off from another part of the airport? Is TSA involved in this at all?
There is no TSA screening. This is operated through what's called a fixed-base operator here at the airport, so it operates under different FAA flight rules.
Collins shut down the rest of its operations here at the airport.
I don't have that information right now.
Where are the other 17 planes? Do we know where the other?
I can try to find out for you. They're all around the country.
So is this something that Collins does, or do other people collect these vintage planes, and is it going on across the country? You are warning for consumers a little bit more than...
Yeah, you guys heard me talking with Ron Hoon at the beginning of the show. I have been in a B-17. It was called the Memphis Belle when I was working in El Paso, Texas. I actually just tweeted, Facebooked, and Instagrammed a picture if you'd like to see. But before we go to break, I want to show you here really quickly all the